Hey everyone, how's it going? I got some really important stuff to share with you in terms of the Oinky Oinkies, the piggy race. If you call any of these other than a respectful name, they're going to be spotted because there's always somebody who's really, really going through a perfected phase. Okay? So, if you call them Oinky Oinkies, you call the Fathead race fat wraps, Beetlejuice, Beetle Stinky, they're not going to get respect or renownedness when they go into the next life. It's not going to be something that's um, something that can bow down. As much as it's not going to have as much renownedness, not going to be as many connected. They're like, no, I don't care about you. I don't need you. You're doing just fine being a maggot. The pig race, the Winky Winky race, they bought the porn industry, and they're using my libido to be the next stallion. To be the next stallion. Okay, the Winky Winky race is the one who's created many races, many many races. Okay, many races. They even created the deer. The Oinky Oinkies created the deer. They've been doing it since the freaking beginning because they found out long ago that they have cybernetics in them. Well, they found out they kept killing. They get curious. They have some. They get drunk and they're just too drunk and they look inside. They see wires inside. They're like, what are these? What are these? I don't know what these are. And then, eventually they run into somebody. They ran into the freaking clowns. They own the clowns. They own the porn industry. They own the clowns. They own basically creating creatures. The pigs are the biggest fucking mistake out here, and they try to make you look like a fucking pig because the clown race didn't fucking do it. So they had to come in and fucking try to handle me in my sleep, like they've been doing for a long time. So the piggies are the ones that do that because it sexually attracts them. They had commercials way. They were the ones that freaking had like some of the first fucking commercials. Like, do you ever think about having sex with your daughter? Be honest with me. Blah 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 blah. Talking like a fucking Heath Ledger. It's an interbreeding, intersynced species mentality. Okay, give me a sec. So the biggest issue in terms of the species that mix together with Aztecs because they called us human. They didn't create us. They did a lot of stupid shit with the Aztecs because there's more than one type of Aztec. And the thing about the Aztec um, symbols, it's not well they're I forgot, but it's not spelling them out. It's not spelling them out because it's something that you see. It's something that you see. Okay, it's not something that you spell out. So the ABCs, um, that's why they're more high tech because they have what it represents and they have the animal in the back or the symbol in the back. It's I don't think it's really a symbol, but it's just something you acknowledge. But there's a lot of difference from America's uh, doing it with the alphabet and the Aztecs. There's a lot of difference because um, when you're spelling something out, and you don't do it correctly, and it's inside here, and everyone starts arguing. They don't know what it means. All this stuff. They're like, "What does it mean? What does it mean?" Well, if you put a fucking symbol, you know what the fuck it means. Okay, and it'll start to derive and derogative. You know what the fuck it means. You won't be just spelling out. Okay, so that's one of the powers that the Aztecs have that a lot of races want. They want their ability to notice something and recognize. But with smelling and reading, you don't recognize it. You don't notice it. You just know it. You really don't recognize it or know. You spell it out. You're like, see in your head, A, B. Look at every single one of them. Look at every single one. You're spelling it out. Z, car, Z. You're spelling it out. All right. So, give me a sec. But with the I think it's the acknowledgement of the symbols. Symbols are the signs. I'm not quite sure. Symbols are the signs, or the a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Oh, I don't know that much, but there's one thing for sure, is that the hogs are the ones who've smeared the Aztecs and the Tex, something like that. I think it starts with a T. I think it starts with a T. That's not Aztec. Um, the hogs. The hogs were the ones that were just too fucking curious. They were the original hogs. Were probably the original freaking sporadic from the mixture of two species. So the Aztecs are probably trying to away it after they make enough money. The pigs that are like half Aztec are probably trying to away um, all the money and rights to to the whites or blacks. So basically, what's going on is a lot we're using my name in the porn industry from the piggy hoggy piggy race. The oink oinkers. The oink oinkers have me in binary back and forward binary, but it's in the fifth dynasty, bare minimum. It's in the fifth dynasty. That's where they have me. So they're taking my libido. They're taking my libido. The oinky oinkies are taking my libido, and they're basically wanting to keep the stallion age because it was supposed to be a still of taking two whole 2,000-year dynasties. No matter how much there is, they were trying to get a still so that they could have a double split in the veins, not in the DNA. So what's going on with me is the DNA is splitting. It's splitting. It's not a circle anymore. It's not a circle. It's split. It's not like it's more like a CD, but they don't have the whole goddamn thing revealed. Okay, and the oinky oinkies are terrified that everyone, like they're finding out right now, that they are the ones, the most that freaking put the most freaking intention into the metals into our body. So the oinky oinkies that are half whatever are the most annoying out of them all. More freaking hyperactive and sporadic than the fucking rat. And what's worse, there's probably fucking oinky flicker flies, flickerways. Remember, just disrespect their name, and there's respect. Why aren't you saying this? I don't recognize this. I'm gonna be erased. Well, then get to it. And what's messed up is when we get erased, you all get fucking erased. Because the only reason why I got here is because I have a fucking death strike on your ass. It's the only fucking reason why I made it here, being a oinky flickery. Okay, so they are the number one date rapists as well. The oinky oinkies are the number one date rapists. They're the number ones that mess with gene splicing. They're the number ones that fucking that are interdimensional. They're the ones that took the skin, the fluffy feeling you guys used to feel all around. They used to make the most juiciest, lumpiest freaking mushrooms. We don't need the C. Because of the oinky oinkies, there's a lot of freaking C. You'd be surprised how many would fight to have fucking C, and not fucking be able to go down and see. Like, you know what? Just get this water, put it on something really dry, put it somewhere like it goes fast. Do it at night. Well, we'll find out. We'll have a machine, and we'll have this right here, seeing if there's something that's absorbing it and just pushing it back into the fucking water. We'll find out inevitably. So they want me to get shot through the head, being smug when I have every right to be smug when I start my own thing. They want me to join so bad. They want me to have the same name. They want me to have all this fucking shit being part of a freaking a simulation that could fucking just zap my head off and erase me from existence. So just know now, the oinky oinkies are the ones in the porn industry. The oinky oinkies are the ones gene splicing the most. The oinky oinkies are the ones in the are the skins of the air. When people used to feel the skin of the air and knowing when it was gonna rain and all that shit, like there was clouds, like they're in the fucking they're gene spliced within the clouds. So the oinky oinkies are the biggest issue. Okay, biggest issue. We're gonna have to claim all pigs, have them eradicated, and then have just the hogs to tame them again, because they have them. They probably let them go simulation. So I'm just saying, just in case of the simulation, a similarity issue. Okay, so know now that the oinky oinkies are the biggest freaking issue. All right.